Hello, Capricorn. Let's take a look at your general love. I say general because I'm going to look at your energy first too, and then end love for the second week of June 2021. We have the solar eclipse in Gemini on the 10th, and let's see what's going on for my Capricorns. I am driving across country this week, so make sure to check me out live. I'll be in different states. All right, we have solitude, but in reverse, so coming out of solitude. Some of you may have been just sort of introverted lately, studying up, maybe just reading a lot, self-reflecting, and you're now ready to come out of the hole, come out of the hermit mode, okay? Spiritual strength. So some of you there's 2 9s there. Some of you may have been really working on yourself, really learning and discovering your awareness, discovering spirituality, building strength. Maybe something, I'm getting some of you may have been pushed into this because of a situation that really pushed you to dive deep and to go within. With the spiritual strength there, it's like you really needed to hold yourself up. You may not have had anybody to rely on or to connect with. I'm getting this energy from that. I'm feeling that you're the only one that can rely on yourself, you and your spirit, you and Holy Spirit. And so whatever this is, you really pulled through, and it strengthened you so much. But you are coming out of it now. You're coming back out to be, moving on into calmer waters. So whatever you needed to do, whatever you needed to process, I get a strong feeling for some of you that you really don't have anybody that you could connect with during this time. Maybe nobody understood you or nobody was there for you. Some of you may have felt alone, but it really strengthened you spiritually. Whatever this was, and however this resonates, it really strengthened you spiritually. But here, look, you're moving towards calmer waters. You're on your path, your journey. All right, you know which direction. You're ready to come out and move forward now. You're ready to come out and move forward. All right. We have the heart chakra, and I usually don't like to take these too much in reverse, but I feel like still needing to work a little bit on that heart chakra. And I feel like the message here is you give so much. You know how to give love, but you may not know how to receive love. So you may need to learn how to receive it and what that means. Okay. And I just think that there's a lot of green coming in, especially with this spiritual strength here, is that you really are, you're really working, you really are connected to your soul spirit. But your lesson, or what you need to learn, is to learn how to receive love. We have new beginnings, all right? So I love this. This is like the Fool energy. So this is like the pause just before you're going on this new adventure, right? It's that void. You can create anything in this space just before you're about to leap and go. All right, so you're in this space, this creative space now that, Siri is listening to me on my laptop. Siri, shut off. All right, but you're in this space where...
I didn't get that.
Oh, come on.
Try again?
No, sorry. You are in this space of being able to create now your entire reality. For some of you who understand manifesting and understand the laws of the universe and things like that, that's that card for me. That's that card. You're in the void where you can create everything that you want to have come in for you, and you're moving forward. Open that heart. Open that heart so you can receive it. All right? Discontent and boredom in reverse. So you are now no longer in that mode, okay? You're no longer in that mode. You are no longer, you're leaving that phase. You don't want to be in that phase. So let's see if there's anything in love coming up for you, okay? So that's your personal, that's what you've been going through. And I do feel like you're a lone soldier, but I think I mean, you can definitely correct me in the comments below, but aren't Capricorns kind of a loner type of sign? You tend to retreat and you're introverted, do things on your own, you kind of keep to yourself, and you don't have a lot of people that you connect with. I don't see Capricorn as being the most social sign. Not that you can't have friends and things like that. Yes, you do, but they're social. You're kind of a loner type person. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just what's coming through. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So whatever's coming in for you with love, or whatever's on your mind about love, is definitely calling for faith. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags here. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so regarding a love situation, okay? And the trust could mean trust in your intuition about the situation, okay? You're very connected. There's so much green here. You're very connected to yourself spiritually, and you're really good at self-reflecting. And I feel like you're really your inner knowing is strong. So like if these red flags are coming up, definitely trust. It says, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So I feel like a reunion here, a reconciliation here. You may be getting some advice from some friends about the situation. They may know something. We'll see if it comes out, what comes out in the tarot, but they may know something about a situation that you're not seeing. And that could be good or bad. I know red flags are like red flags, you know, but I also, red flags can be just like also the answers you're looking for. And red flags, I guess red flags are known to be like a stop, a halt, but they're necessary to see. I don't necessarily look at anything as being good or bad. I look at things as being signs, you know, to pay attention to, because this is going to help the situation grow, you know, or help you make a decision. So I don't see that as good or bad, even though when you first hear pay attention to the red flags, you think, oh, it's going to be bad, horrible. We get time to disconnect from the world and retreat. But here again, I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you have done this. You have self-reflected on the situation, and you're trying to come out from that right now. And we have religious factors, so really connecting to your spirituality, and your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So really, I feel like maybe the two of you, if this is somebody that you already are connecting with, are just not connected spiritually. You're more awakened than your person is. You're more awakened, okay? But I got unrequited love in reverse. So this person is definitely worth, there's enough attraction and chemistry in this relationship for you to move forward with this, okay? There's definitely enough of, enough energy invested on both sides that is worth keeping this relationship going, okay? So I know those are some wild, weird messages coming back, but I feel like the red flags are going to show you where things are going wrong in this relationship, and where you can make adjustments, and where this situation can be adjusted and worked out so that it moves in the right direction. I don't look at the red flags. And anything else I was trying to say is the red flags aren't like, nope, this is no good, this is no good. It's in your friends trying to help you, or guidance trying to help you, is saying, no, that's a red flag to look at. There's a situation there. You guys aren't seeing things eye to eye there. This is where the problem is. This is what's going on. This is why you guys didn't work out. Things like that. And you may not have seen them, but they were there, and they may have smoothed the situation out if you had noticed them before and could have worked on them. So I feel like now, trusting in the situation, trusting in, you know, what's coming up, coming your way, this relationship is worth diving into, okay? It's worth keeping. It's worth trying to figure out where it's gonna go, because either way, you're learning from this situation and you're growing from this situation, okay? So let's see what the tarot says. I'll see what tarot says, and I will also be doing an extended for this as well. And I apply both energies to both spreads. I don't give away from the general. You get all the information I'm getting here. Oftentimes the extended will go into a complete read on its own. It'll take me in its own way. I start off with you and your person focusing, but I go on to the next 3 months. And sometimes it just takes me in a different way. So it's not always, it doesn't take away from their general read, okay? It's like a whole separate entity. All right, look at this, working things together, working things out. This is worth working on. This situation is worth working on. All right, that's also my 3 that's coming together, reunion, collaborating, working things out, being a team, okay? So we have the Fool card, we have the Divine Partnership, and we have the 7 of Swords here. Why is the 7 of Swords here? You know, unexpected, there's a Tower moment, and the Devil card, Capricorn, maybe obsessing over this situation. And why? Let me see. But we have the Empress in reverse, a little insecurity, lack of self-love in a situation. But we have reevaluating and seeing things. Okay, so the way I'm looking at this, okay, this wanted to come up. This is what you want. This is having faith, having trust. This is a divine partnership. All right, this is worth working on. This is a soul connection. All right, there will be lots of communication. There will be communication, deep conversations, a fresh new start. There's that 0. There's that new beginnings. Okay, there's that void, that creating from this point forward where this is going to go. Okay, where this is going to go, Capricorn. Now, what's coming out here is the past here. There was some sort of holding back. There was maybe, it could have been lies, dishonesty, but it just always means just holding back and not giving you the truth, not completely telling the whole story, not telling the whole truth. There may have been a breakup. You may not have expected to hear something that you heard. I feel like it might have been a little bit of toxic energy. It could have been toxic or codependent between the 2 of you. You may have been obsessing, Capricorn, over a situation. You may have been lying to yourself. You may have been lying to yourself about a situation. You may have been creating stories, creating things in your head, okay? Revolving something not working out, or you may have been just expecting things not to work out. There could have been a breakup. There definitely could have been for some of you, this Tower moment, some unexpected change, something you didn't see coming, all right? But somebody wasn't telling you the whole truth, and I feel like it could be just you obsessing over a situation, and it's just toxic energy in the past, toxic energy. All right, it led to a realization of a lack of self-love, and it was conditional too. It felt conditional. So I think this is why you withdrew, and it brought you into a place where you really had to figure out and strengthen your spirituality and strengthen your self-love for yourself, okay? And that's why that's the middle card coming in. And then here we come, the King of Swords, really reevaluating the situation, and could be at a distance from somebody. It could have been at a distance from somebody here, but I feel like this is you seeing your path and seeing clearly and now moving forward. All right, you're not in this toxic energy that you were in before, and you're moving forward. You analyze the situation, and you know the path you want to be on. That's the King of Swords energy. He knows exactly the path he needs to be on, what needs to happen. He's analyzed the situation for everybody. He sees clearly, and he makes decisive decisions. And you don't really question his decisions because he's thought about it thoroughly, and he is very intellectual, and he knows. The King knows. Okay, the King knows. He's thought everything through. Okay, so now moving forward, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so maybe making a choice here. We have communication, 8 of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups here, initiation of love. So communication, somebody opening up and telling you how they feel, right? Somebody choosing, making a decision, right? There's no other options anymore. This is the decision. This is the communication coming in. Let's work on this. I get lots of communication. I get things happening pretty quickly. I get a new beginning here, initiation of love, expressing how somebody feels. And what else do we have? Old wounds may come up here. Old wounds, maybe you guys are discussing old wounds, and we have conflict. This could be you fighting yourself. There could be some old wounds coming up. fears of rejection. You fight in the situation, 2 5s. This is what's going on here. You've been through a lot, the 9 of Wands here. So I feel like this is that could be coming up for you. All right. You may still need to battle learning how to receive love. Okay? Because you want to move forward with this 9 of Wands. You're the wounded warrior. You're showing up as the wounded warrior. So you're still battling some sort of conflict, some sort of mental conflict in your head. And you are the wounded warrior. This is you. But you're willing to move forward. Okay? Let me get one more. Look at the sun. Illumination and growth, though. Illumination and growth. Companionship. This is moving forward. So, guys, I'm going with that. It's moving forward, lots of communication, the start of a new love, a new beginning. I'm feeling as though this is, if you want this sun, right? You're walking towards it. You know your path. You know what you want, right? You want your sun. Then this wounded warrior that you're showing up as, the wounded warrior, right, needs to let go of the darkness in the past. Here, I know that's really deep, but you need to let go of and stop fighting the darkness in the past. Okay, strong message for you, Capricorn. All right, let me see if there's anything, any messages from these cards here. It could be regarding past, present, future. And then I'm going to go into the extended where I'll dive further into you and your person and see how this evolves. Evolves into the future. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Okay, so that's what the conflict too that's coming up for you. But again, you're in this new beginning phase. You have to receive this love as it's coming in. The two of you want to work on this equal. You can trust this situation. Okay, this is worth working on. All right, your person realizes that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and they felt safer in the silence, which is why you weren't hearing from them, or you didn't hear from them, or you don't hear from them at times in the past. All right, you didn't hear from them because they felt safer in the silence, because they knew what they were doing or the choice they made wasn't the right one, but at the time they did not know how to communicate. But that's all coming in for you. Okay, all right, guys, I love you. I'm going to go into the extended and take care.